Hello guys, Solitaire Gaming here, back from our part of Killer Queen, and let's get started. Okay then, we're off to sleep. Good night, good luck. Sakumi followed after Soichi. You never get a hint, do you? Soichi and Sakumi moved away from Nagisa and Karen, then wrapped themselves up in blankets as they tried to sleep in the faint darkness. No. Soichi opened one of his eyes. She paused briefly. Is something up? Ooh, she wants to sleep next to him. Sakumi tightly closed her eyes as she lowered her face, as if it were taking all her willpower to say those words. I can't do anything for you though. Soichi had no time. Not only did she want Soichi to do nothing more for her sake, but she also wanted him to kill her so he could go home alive. Not happening. She truly thought that. Sakumi's eyes were blurred by tears again. A meeting in a situation where only one of them could live. Furthermore, Soichi had already had someone precious to him by the time they met, but she fell in love with him despite that. Sakumi couldn't help but feel sad and helpless about the whole thing. Sakumi-san, come on over. Soichi wasn't strong enough to reject Sakumi as she thought was right now. Sakumi slowly sat up and moved closer to Soichi. Good night, Sakumi-san. Sakumi snuggled up to Soichi and immediately closed her eyes. Tears poured out of the gapes of her shut eyelids. Soichi then continued to watch over Sakumi's face until she fell asleep. The sound of Karen's voice and the sensation of her hands shaking his body woke Soichi up. What's wrong? What is it? Karen whispered this right into Soichi's ear so that she wouldn't wake Sakumi up. Soichi seemed to feel the same, so since he walked over to the barricade right after he got up to continue the conversation. It was 6 a.m. Exactly 40 hours had passed since the start of the game. No, I don't mind, so what's up? Nagisa, who had been waiting by the barricade, held out a PDA. A map and blip were displayed on the screen, meaning it was Nagasawa's PDA. Words that Soichi hadn't seen before were appearing on screen. Low battery. This PDA's battery is low. If you keep on using it like this, then it will completely cease functioning within an hour. Since you need battery power to remove your collar, please cease all uses of the PDA and shift it into standby mode. Damn. Soichi immediately pressed the power switch to put the PDA into standby mode. Bad news, can't use this anymore. Soichi showed the PDA to Karen. If we keep using it, they won't be able to use it to remove Karen's collar when the time comes. Removing the collars were their top priority. The greatest restriction that these powerful pieces of software had was their enormous battery consumption. On top of that, they hadn't found any spots to recharge the PDAs. So as useful as it was, they had no choice but to stop using it. Right, but did you forget we have a backup plan? Hold on a second. Soichi opened his bag and fished through it, looking for a certain cartridge. He'd been saving it for this exact situation. Here it is. This. It's that PDA locator software. He was holding the software cartridge in question. Written on it were the words, Tool PDA Locator. According to the software list they acquired earlier, it will display the current locations of the PDAs on the map. Karen's uneasy expression gave way to a cheery one. That software would most likely be a suitable replacement for the collar locators software. What Nagisa was trying to say was that installing it into Soichi's PDA would do a real number on its battery, meaning that when Soichi's PA reached the same low battery warning as Nagasawa, you'd no longer be able to use the other software installed to it.
あ、そっか。じゃあ私のか渚さんのに入れた方がいいね。
じゃあかりんちゃんのに。
なんで？
私とっさにうまく使う自信がありません。
Nagisa stuck her tongue out embarrassingly. Puss. A sudden move made Soichi and Karen burst into laughter.
なるほど。これなら良さそうだね。
Karen looked at her PA as soon as she was done with the installation. The location of the PAs were displayed on the screen. Couldn't tell which PA was which, but it was displaying the locations of all the PAs, minus the Joker on the map. It was currently displaying the 6th floor, showing a group of 5 PAs around the staircase. Can you tell which blip corresponds to whom?
大丈夫大丈夫。最後に見た長沢の PDA と位置がほとんど変わってないから。
Last time Karen had checked, Tezuka was on the 4th floor. Reika's group and Goda were on the 5th floor. As she examined the PDA locations, Karen found that a lump of blips were concealed with a place close to where 2 blips were located on Nagasawa's PA.
へえ、レイカたち全部で3台持ってたんだ。
The fact that they had 3, even though they killed 2 people, meant that one of the corpse PAs had either broken a rate gun and Takayumi had broken it themselves.
あとは2台ずつだね。
Naturally, this included Tezuka. They were probably his own Fumukas. Hold on, Godo also has 2? Soichi was surprised.
そうみたい。
That's what she's seen on the map. So Nagasawa was telling the truth.
何の話？
Karen didn't know what Soichi was referring to. Looked at him curiously. Nagasawa said something back on the very first day. He mentioned that Goda might have known a lot more than she let on, as he claimed he saw her take the first corpse PA and hide it. When Soichi explained that, Nagisa and Karen's expression changed.
じゃあその人とお話できるかわかりませんね。
Nope, she's crazy. Nagisa frowned. It's not like that makes her a bad person. But the fact that Nagasawa had been telling the truth at one point made Soichi uneasy.
三剣！
Just then Karen shouted, "What's wrong?"
来るぞ。多分レイカたちだ。
Karen reached out for a rifle next to her as she kept an eye on her PA. It's normally be comical to see an athletic girl like her hold a gun that way, but the situation was no laughing matter. Were they close?
まだ遠い。でも急にこっちへ動き出した。
They ceased their exploration on the 5th floor and were now heading straight for the staircase. Because they were far from the group, it would still take them a while to reach the stairs, or they might be heading for somewhere else altogether. But the group couldn't help but get nervous about it. Will they come? Although Soichi was trying to calm himself down, he was gripping on the gun with all his might. If he had to shoot, he would shoot. Soichi already had Nagasawa's blood on his hands, so it'd be better for him to shoot rather than one of his comrades. Soichi thought that as he looked at Karen's rifle. I mustn't let her shoot anyone. Her thin hands or dare let her swing a racket, not to hold something so violent as a gun. His resolve reinforced, Soichi glared down the staircase.
おかしいな。
Karen had been checking her PA at fixed intervals, muttered this.
どうしたんですか？
Hosakmi had been woken by Nagisa a little while ago, was now staying with the rest of the group.
うん。なんだかレイカたちの動きが止まった。
Let me have a look. Karen held out her PA. Soichi put down his rifle and took it. You're right. It was just as Karen said. Reika and Takayami had stopped moving 2 corners from the staircase.
向こうもこっちの出方を伺ってるのかな。
Maybe. The group considered Reika and Takayami smart opponents who wouldn't let their guards down. After remembering how the 2 had chased them yesterday, the group knew fighting them would be far from easy. But what can say for sure is that they know we're right here.
そうだね。
That was probably why they stopped just 2 blocks short of the group. In the end, Reika and Takayama retreated without taking another step closer. The group sat down by the barricade, still nervous about the thought of an enemy coming.
心臓に悪いね、これ。
Karen said this in a flat voice. It's only natural for all of us to be so nervous. I mean, it's the first time we ever done something like this.
こうなって初めていつもの生活がどれだけ幸せかってわかりますね。
おまんじゅうかびてないかな。
Nagisa said that with a sigh. What are you talking about? Soichi's voice was also weak.
ごめん、いつもの生活がお部屋がほったらかしなんだなって思って。
Although the sudden topic of manjus made everyone exhausted, it was clear that what Nagisa was actually trying to say.
みんなどうしてるかな。
It's not like any of them had wanted to come here. They had all been taken against their will. It was difficult for any of them to think of this as a good thing, with the exception of Karen, since this was the only way for her to make the money she needed to save her sister. Though it seemed that Karen had been brought here because of her circumstances, the ones behind all of this had no doubt predicted she'd take advantage of the situation. But saying it was a good thing was simply impossible. It hadn't been as big of a shock to Soichi as it had been to his companions. That's because Soichi's everyday life had been shattered for a little while now. There was nothing he wished to go back to and no one waiting for him. The one he loved was long gone, the one he loved the most. Karen's nervous voice then broke the delicate atmosphere between the group.
みつるぎ、おかしい。ちょっと来て。
What happened?
見て。
Soichi peeked at Karen's PDA.
さっきレイカたちが下がった後、下から5階に手塚が上がってきたんだ。そしたらそのすぐ後にこうなった。
Karen pointed at the screen. What the? Soichi looked at the screen with surprise. The bleeps have gone down to two per person in total. What the hell is going on? Rika and Takayami should have 3 PDAs. That's why there should be 3 blips moving away from the group. Yet there are only 2 being projected on the screen.
PDA を壊したんでしょうか。
Sakumi had been staring at the PDA alongside Soichi, tilted her head in confusion. Maybe if everyone has 2 PDAs each now, then we can't tell who's who with the PDA detector anymore.
そっか、そうだよね。これだといずれ誰が誰だかわからなくなるよ。
Karen nodded with a troubled frown. If they just used Nagasawa's PDA right now, or used the Joker to copy 3, they would have been able to get a better grasp on the situation. But they didn't either. One could definitely call that an act of naivety. But they weren't third parties overlooking the situation, nor did they master the rules of the game. It was difficult for them to constantly make calm and accurate decisions. Finally, a short time after the lips had spread out too far for the group to tell whose they were, and when they started using Karen's PDA, only at fixed intervals to conserve battery, it happened. Karen says nervously. 2 blips that were in the same place started moving towards the staircase. Who do you think it is? Was it Tezuka, Goda, or Reika's group? The situation was changed depending on who it was.
ゴーダさんだといいんですけど。
But even Sakumi knew the odds of that were low. Currently, it seemed like Goda was the only one they could safely negotiate with, but that's why it was hard to believe that she approached him just like that.
多分手塚かレイカたちだと思う。
If it wasn't Goda, then it just left those 2 parties. Both were the type that would attack in full force. Probably Tezuka. Soichi believed that the blips were Tezuka.
どうして？
Well, the Tanny has to fulfill its release condition by 71st hour mark, right? Due to this condition, it was easy to see why Tezuka couldn't team up with people with different conditions. For example, Sakumi and Nagisa wouldn't be able to remove their collars until there was only an hour left in the game. But Tezuka had to detonate 5 collars before the 71st hour mark. In other words, waiting for Sakumi and Nagisa collars to come off and giving them to Tezuka simply wasn't an option.
だから強行してくる。
In Tezuka's case, time is money. Since he detonated 3 collars, he needs 2 more. He'll attack us, kill us, and fulfill his condition. That's my guess, at least.
なるほど。
Karen nodded.
何にせよ敵か。
Yeah. Where are they currently located? Soichi held up his rifle and set it up on top of the barricade.
あといくらもない。来るよ。
Soichi noticed his right hand was trembling, causing the rifle to make a clatter as it hit against the barricade. But he couldn't stop it. That's because the battle was unavoidable at this point, no matter what they did. Just then, he felt something warm wrap up his hand. And this is where I'll be stopping off for today. Thank you for watching this part of Killer Queen. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, And please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.